Monte Carlo, home to the most famous motor race of them all. But this week attention is firmly fixed on the tennis and the historic Monte Carlo Rolex Masters. We are into the second round of this historic clay court tournament, and there's been plenty of excitement already on the French Riviera. First up on Court Central, a hard-fought contest between number 8 seed Janko Tipsarevic and Grigor Dimitrov. Tipsarevic looked in control in the early exchanges, the Serbian breaking serve at the first opportunity. 21-year-old Dimitrov, though, is one of the brightest young talents on the tour. He battled back to force a tense tiebreak.
Oh, check it out from Grigor Dimitrov. What a way to end the set.
Tipsarevic has struggled to find his best form since winning his 4th career title at Chennai, and after losing the first set, he never really recovered. Dimitrov had the world number 10 on the ropes.
Grigor Dimitrov claims just his second top 10 scalp in his career.
An all-French clash followed between Benoit Paire and Richard Gasquet, a repeat of this year's Montpellier final, which Gasquet won in straight sets. The world number 9 is off to his best start of his career in 2013. Paire had no answer to some of his compatriots' early play.
Oh, nice shot from Gasquet.
Unlike his opponent, though, Paire has already played 4 matches on clay this year, and with some incredible shot placement in the second, Benoit fought back to claim a first-ever set against his fellow countryman. Ultimately, though, Gasquet's class told. A more aggressive approach in a decider eventually forced match point.
Oh, that's a fine way to finish for Richard Gasquet.
For sure, it's never easy to play the first match of the season on clay. You need to be ready, and I didn't practice so much on this court. I had an injury after Miami, so I'm happy to win. Now I can play another big match, and it's very good for me.
There was more local interest to follow, with French number 1 Jo-Wilfried Tsonga meeting Russian veteran Nikolai Davydenko for the first time on clay. There were breaks for both players in the opening set, with a tiebreak feeling inevitable. Eventually, it was Tsonga who held his nerve. Tsonga's last 2 matches were clay court wins on Davis Cup duty, and he was just too good too often in the second set.
Oh, what a shot from Tsonga. That's his first backhand winner of the match.
The Frenchman had upped the ante. The number 6 seed was increasingly ruthless in his play. With 2 match points on Davydenko's serve, he only needed 1.
Good win for Tsonga. And I love how hard he's fighting and how mature he seems on the court.
Meanwhile, over on Court de France, Australian number 1 Marinko Matosevic came through in straight sets against Fernando Verdasco. Number 16 seed Philip Kohlschreiber survived a spirited fight back from Spanish qualifier Pablo Andujar. But there was better news for Spanish fans soon afterwards, with Albert Montañez battling past Frenchman Gael Monfils in a tight 3-setter. The biggest seed in action, though, was Juan Martín del Potro, who's playing as a wild card with a late entry into the tournament. The world number 7 up against unpredictable Ukrainian Alexander Dolgopolov. Del Potro isn't known as a clay court specialist, and on his first outing on the dirt this year, his 24-year-old rival had the Argentine on the run early on.
Oh, what a hit, and what a rally that was.
Dolgopolov had claimed his first ever set against Del Potro, but after a hard-fought second, the match was back on level terms. The decider was an untidy affair, and with errors creeping into his rival's game, Del Potro held on to see out the match.
That'll do it. A bitter pill for Dolgopolov to swallow, because he had a chance to close this out and did not take advantage of it.
Yeah, it was a terrific match for start my clay court season today. He played really well. He got the chance to beat me in the second set, but I was confident to come back in the game, and I played really well in the end.
On Tuesday, we welcome 8-time Monte Carlo champion Rafael Nadal, last year's runner-up Novak Djokovic, and new world number 2 Andy Murray. As always, keep up with the best of the action on tennistv.com.